confinement as a juvenile?
No.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions about probation. So you were on probation for about 2 years. And what was that like? I mean, the process, do you think that was, just generally, what was your experience with it?
I had my first probation officer. She was like kind of mean, actually. And then it seemed like every time I go to court, she's trying to put me in jail for something. She P-tests me. I have to come in there I think it was every week or every other week to do a drug test. And then she also comes to my house every Friday, I think, to see if I was at home.
But you were never incarcerated for a probation violation?
No. But she always tried.
It's like you knew she was trying.
Yeah, when I go to court, and the judge always denied her. She always tried to make me.
What would she say?
One time when I was going to ISA, I had to go to summer school. And she said if I missed one day of summer school that
you should go to jail.
I should be back in jail. And the judge said no because he gave me 3 days. So
he's like, you can be gone 3 days.
Because basically, if you miss 3 days of summer school, you get kicked out of school.
Okay.
So the judge gave me 3 days, but she's trying to give me 1 day if I miss 1 day of school to put me back in juvenile.
How long did you have that probation officer for?
Probably a year.
Okay. And even though she sounds really tough, you never, because of the judge, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She used to come to my house and search but I never went to jail for nothing like violent or
drug related
yeah.
And does it sound like you really? This is your first case.
Yeah.
It wasn't like very serious. Yeah. So and then what was the second woman like, or person like?
Oh, the guy, he was cool. He just told me I used to smoke weed then, so he said he didn't mind me smoking weed as long as I was going to school and doing the things I was doing.
Oh, that's good.
Because the other lady, she would stand there and watch me pee all the time.
Oh, that's horrible for a kid. Mm-hmm. And this other guy, though, was better.
Yeah, he was cool. As long as I went to school and did what I was supposed to be doing.
He was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have to come. He didn't pop up at my house. He didn't call and check and see if I was in the house or.
And so you had to do the drug test. You had to go to the Mission Girls thing. Did they make you do anything else?
No.
That was it. Okay. You had a curfew, I imagine?
Yeah. And then she come to my house and search my room and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. How often did you have to check in with the first one? It was sounds like once a week.
Mm-hmm.
How about the second person?
I don't
Do you
think
remember?
that often.
Not that often. Well, it sounds like you were good. Like you were a good kid. Okay. Did you have a positive relationship with the PO? Just the second one?
Second one.
The second one. Do you think your PO was fair?
The first one?
First one, no, right?
No.
The second one was, though.
Yeah.
Was it hard to check in with them because of transportation?
Well, it was kind of far. I have to get to it.
Did they ever give you tokens or money? No. Almost done. Thinking about your experience in the juvenile justice system, also considering the fact that it was your first case and it wasn't very serious, and that's a long time to be on probation. What are things that you would like changed? Like from the court system, being in jail, or probation. Like, what are things you want them to do differently?
I think they should they just throw kids in juvenile. Like when kids, especially low income, like I said, they be going through a lot with their parents. They don't most of these kids' parents on drugs, don't care about them, and they just out there or they hungry or don't have money, so they doing things
to support themselves.
Yeah. I feel like any institution is a barrier that they don't really give them counseling or help, and they just always call them at risk. Juveniles or adults or stuff like that.
Because it's like an opportunity to support them.
Yeah. They just basically lock them up because they need the money. I don't feel like they give kids help.
Because how could a probation what could they have done better for you? I think could they have been more supportive?
Yeah. But my first probation officer also requested them to remove me from my mama's house.
Why?
I don't remember, but
did you have to be removed or no?
No.
The judge said no.
Yeah, she wanted to. But I'm like, my mom didn't have nothing to do with my actions or.
So they tried to get.
She
Where did they
did.
want to put you?
In foster care.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but thank God they didn't.
Yeah, I don't think it's right, but I can see if they go to the home and they see something that's wrong, that they should take the child because the child is going. He or she gonna end up back in juvenile anyway. They're gonna run away or something. And they living with a complete stranger, like or they can find a family member that will take care of them if they feel like the home is unfit. I don't think foster care is like the right place to put the child.
Well, you had no reason to be there.
Yeah.
Thank God they didn't do that to you. Are there anything else that you would like changed in the juvenile justice system?
Yes, I feel like I don't remember if it was a man in there, but you know how we had when I went to juvenile and Hillcrest, I had to cough and squat, which is I'm a child, and I feel like that
process needs to be different for kids.
Yeah, and how they have male deputies in the same unit as women. I don't think that's like right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna now move on to healthcare. Do you currently have healthcare?
Yeah.
Do you have dental coverage?
Yeah.
Do you feel that you're in good health?
No.
Why do you feel you're not in good health?
No, I am unhealthy. But when I go to the doctor, it's not,
Why do you say you're unhealthy? You feel that you're overweight.
And I smoke cigarettes, so yeah.
So those are the two things you want to work on. Okay. Everyone. Have you ever struggled with mental health issues in your life?
No.
Have you ever struggled with alcohol or drug addiction in your life?
No.
Okay, so now I'm going to move on to making money. Well, what age did you have to start thinking about like your needs and like making money?
When I was probably 13.
Okay, right. So then you got to start thinking about how you're going to get everything you needed. What was the first job that you ever had where you got paid?
Through my EAP. It was my EAP job.
And is this after you went on probation?
I was on probation.
They made you, okay. And how long did you do that?
For like 2 weeks, I think.
Just 2 weeks?
Yeah, okay. I quit.
Okay. Why'd you quit?
Because it wasn't for me.
Okay. And what else have you, so that was when you were like 13. And then what else have you done?
I sold drugs.
Well, I'll ask you that later. So this is like paper check job.
Oh, paper check.
And then I'll ask you about underground state economy differently.
Where else did I work? I did. I was after high school.
After high school, yeah.
Yeah, I worked for what was it called? It was a program through Mission Neighborhood Center for DPW for the youth.
How long did you do that?
It was a summer program, so it was probably like 3 months.
Okay. What else have you done like that you get paycheck for?
I worked at Safeway. I did security, warehouse jobs.
Any of these for a long time or just more like shorter?
Security and warehouse jobs.
Like a year or longer?
Yeah.
Over a year. Anything else? Which ones did you like? None of them. Okay. And are you working now?
Not at the moment. I start back work in a week and a half.
Where are you going to work in a week?
Google Security.
Okay. Oh, you'll be close to us.
No, the one in Redwood City.
Do they pay well?
It's cool. It's more than minimum wage.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just wondering if they should pay well.
Yeah.
So you start there in a week. Have you ever used food stamps to help support yourself?
Yeah.
Have you? Are you currently 100% responsible for yourself?
Yes.
Are you able to ask family or friends for money if you needed it?
Yeah, but
you don't. You just wouldn't want to. Okay. Are you able to cover your household expenses every month?
Mm-hmm.
Do you support anyone besides yourself?